the bidding process. Of course, the bidding process was also initiated the last time when you all picked up the captains. So take your files, the list of players will all come to you. Further details, auction, timing, bidding process, everything will be explained. Let's have a lovely, lovely fellowship. The whole idea is to get everybody together across all formats. We made the first edition. There may have been a couple of things which would have slipped. We learn from here, but let's all enjoy. The bottom line here is it's only fellowship and friendship across all formats. So have a nice evening. It's over to Mr. Anil Nair, who will take it forward from here and then explain further course. Thank you.
Hi everybody. The purpose of this meeting is to give you a total overview on what the status of the registrations are as of now and the process of auction, which is going to be on the 17th. The date has already been fixed, as you know, much in advance. So we have a small presentation with some details. These you have seen, of course, our main sponsor and the committee, etc. As we have earlier decided, there will be 8 competing teams and 20 players to a team. Right now we have 168 registrations, which actually translates to 21 into 8. But there may be a few dropouts, so we are thinking it will start at 160. But anyway, 20 players to a team is what is estimated. There are 8 different games. I'll give you the list of games as they are going in. The competition will happen the first weekend of June. Now we have blocked the dates also to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, with the final event culminating on Sunday evening. The team ownership allotted, okay, this is a process which is already done. Bona fide members, spouses and dependents. Now the registrations have all been vetted and confirmed as valid registrations. The players will compete under the respective team colors. I think all of you have chosen a color which we will come to in a little while. And the cumulative number of points is what will determine the winner and the runner-up. So all registrations were accepted only through the app. They are closed on 8th of May. The summary is we have 168 registrations. Like I told you, we may have 8 extra registrations, but some of them are likely to drop out also. But if so, your team will have 20 players. If we do have more than 160, like 168, then the 8 will be given to you free of cost without the 2 lakhs charge. I'll come to that in a little while. We will give you today a list of the 168 registrations as available today. The complete list of the registrations, including the principal sport which they have nominated. We have not done anything to it. It's the nomination which is done by the registrant at the time of registration. The same data is also split based on the first preference sport wise. You can do your own analysis of whatever you want to do. You want a soft copy, we can give you a soft copy also, but a hard copy will be given to you today. This list will contain all the 168 registrations, their names, their membership numbers and their nominated first, second and third sport. Same data is sorted, like I told you, sport wise to make it easier for some of you to follow. But you can do your own research, there is nothing stopping you. And all the owners or captains are free to interact with any of the member in charge of the respective sports or with the markers. They have been instructed, markers have been specifically instructed to assist you in whatever you want to do. You want the results of the previous tournaments which have been done, for example in Snooker or Pickleball or tennis or Badminton, which all happened in the last 6 months, that data can also be given to you. There is nothing stopping you from doing whatever research you want to do with regard to deciding on your selection of players, etc. Every player who is registered for the tournament will be provided with 2 t-shirts. What we are doing is making 2 t-shirts in a uniform design but with different colors. The colors will depend on your team colors, like white, blue, yellow, green, whatever, but it will be of a uniform design. Every player is expected to wear that for the tournament. Otherwise they will entail penalty points. Now in order to make sure, because we know this problem with sizes of XL, double XL, etc., etc. Everybody has got their own version of XLs and double XLs. So there will be 5 t-shirts for men and 5 t-shirts for women, which will be available in the changing rooms. You can wear it and then mark your size. Anytime between 12th and 19th May. All the players at any convenient time can come and mark and sign off because we will make it according to those sizes. We want to make sure we don't have a situation where the player is not able to wear it because it's the wrong size. These are the, of course, you know, these are the revised colors. Mohammed, I've changed yours to white as per your specific request. It was grey earlier, but these colors will stay locked now. If anybody wants to change the color, you should tell me now, because once the t-shirt is submitted, we can't do anything with it. These are the game formats and the sport disciplines, which we have already run through this earlier. There's nothing new here, we're just adding, except that snooker, squash, badminton, see, we have divided on the basis of the number of registrations received. We have sufficient number of registrations in badminton to run one mixed doubles and one doubles. Similarly, pickleball, we have enough registrations for one mixed double and one regular doubles. All others are doubles. I'll come to the last one a little later, except squash, where we have less than 16 registrations, so we couldn't plan for a doubles, and I think squash anyway doubles doesn't work. Am I right?
Yes.
Why not?
Singles.
Singles only.
Why not? Sorry, can I ask questions now?
You can, yeah. You can, or you want to wait here until we finish, it's up to you.
It's up to you. But I'm just asking question. Broadly, other than the mentioned doubles, is the rest of it singles or is it also doubles?
All are doubles except
All are
squash, because squash has, we didn't have.
Squash doesn't have enough registration, simple.
8 teams, 16 matches are doubles.
We didn't get 16. We got only
You
about
get
11.
16, yeah?
11. We got
Yeah,
only
So you're choosing for squash to be singles?
singles, yes.
But both sides also is not double
It's but it's dangerous to bring your glasses on.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah, there's a bit of, anyway, we don't have enough number of players, so the question doesn't come. The last one which we have kept is a quiz, which will be a specialist sports quiz. Now, every player in your team will be allowed to play only one match against an opposite team. Which means if Anil Nair is in your team, he can play pickleball against team A and tennis against team B and snooker against team C. But against team A, he can play only one game. You must keep this in mind because it will be very relevant for the auction. The quiz alone, we will have a team of 4 people deputed from each team who can play any other sport also. So quiz alone is the non-exclusive game where it's a common pool where you can nominate 4 people from each team. And each game carries 100 points. So technically in table tennis, if you win all the 7 matches, you get 700 points.
Can we ask questions now?
Yes.
This is the whole process which we are running.
I'll
Sorry?
take your question answers. There's nothing wrong.
Sorry, sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, not at all.
Swimming, if you just go back to the previous slide.
Yeah.
You mentioned the relay.
Yeah.
If you can just explain the.
See, based on the number of registrations, what we're doing is a 2% relay.
Okay.
One up and one down, that's it.
One up, one
Yeah.
down.
So that other person played other side, one lap, your teammate will swim the other way.
Okay.
So the points are even number, 1,000.
Yeah.
What if it's a tie, 500, 500?
Yeah, we'll come to that. Yes, we have made a provision for a tie. But technically what happens is, though this is 1,000, if you win all your games, you will get 701 discipline. You understand? So 7 into 8 is the total number of points. Maximum number of points is a team can get the 7 into 8, 56.
So 1,000.
So nobody else can get 5600 because if you have won all the games in all the disciplines, somebody else cannot also do so. So technically you don't get into a tie situation.
No, but then they're scoring it differently from, if it's a head-to-head, you're giving points or like it's overall points score?
Overall points for the game.
No.
For example, badminton doubles is 100 points. Badminton mixed doubles is another 100
So
points.
then, like what I compete with one team doesn't matter actually. What I
Of
do
course,
overall,
yes. Overall number of points is what matters.
across the.
Yeah, across the 8 disciplines. That is the magic of the whole event.
Just for swimming, then there'll only be one event then, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Or it's going to be.
Swimming is only one event. Yeah.
It'll be against each team. So you will swim against all the other 7 teams.
So there'll be 4 rounds basically.
Yes.
And that'll be the same day, or you're gonna have one last day only for swimming?
And we'll see the availability.
See, we have to do that.
Because some players have already expressed that I'm available on a few days, not available.
Yeah, that's going to happen in every sport. So we need to plan it accordingly so that we can work it out as and when we go ahead.
So as of now, it is, let's say team A and team B are there. So team A and team B's all draws will complete that day itself.
Yes. So we'll have allotted time for 3 or 4 hours for swimming. So we'll inform all the people this particular date from this time to this time is your swimming competition.
See, we don't have actually a limitation with regard to swimming at all.
Asking you whether when A is playing B,
Yeah.
whether they play all the games. in
No,
that-
No.
It'll be sport-wise.
Don't worry.
So then when do we have to give our team list and all that? If I'm playing head
Before
to
the
head-
games,
Before the,
we have a cut-off date, it will possibly be the 2nd of June.
So
Second or third?
entirely, but then that takes away from our like strategizing in between the tournament, right? Like,
Correct. Right. I mean, today if I'm playing team,
If you want to mix
can
it
you
up.
allocate last day for swimming as an example?
Yeah.
That was hypothetical conversation. I may decide that I'm a little down, a little up. I could sacrifice a few sports. I may not sacrifice a few sports. Depending
This
on
is
the
a very
situation.
valid point.
yes.
Right, so I would, is it not better for
Yeah,
A
you can't
and B
redefine
to
it.
complete on Thursday? A and B are competing on Thursday, they finish the entire thing. Depending on my outcome, I decide what my team is for Friday.
No, but Kapil, A has to play not only B, it has to play all the others, it has to play 7 matches.
Yeah, but A and B will play on Thursday, B and E will play on Thursday, E and F will play on Thursday.
No, we have not done the scheduling yet.
As an example.
I agree with you, we'll work it
A will
out.
play C tomorrow, next day, right? But by then, A at least has a clarity that how well did I do in some sports, how
Yeah.
badly did I do in certain sports.
Yeah, we'll do
Which
that.
sports am I ready to sacrifice for? Some players get injured on the next day. You have the flexibility to improvise every day.
Absolutely, that's a very good suggestion, we will note that down.
It's easier to
And
keep
we'll-
track also.
True. That's a very good suggestion, we will work out on that.
Ideally, it would be like if before the tie, if we can decide who we are playing is what would work.
True, we can work on that, yes. It's a very good suggestion, we'll.
Better,
work on
yeah,
that.
that way we can plan.
No, we'll work on it. Actually, we've been working with 2-3 different scenarios on how to do the slotting itself because we need 29 games in every discipline. Badminton, there is a challenge because there is a challenge and an advantage. There are 2 games in badminton and we have only 1 court. So we have 29 into 56 matches to go for badminton alone. 8 into 7 divided by 2. So we need 56 matches to go for badminton with 1 court. But the advantage of badminton is badminton can be played at any time because it's indoors. Anytime between 7 in the morning and 10 in the night. Pickleball also we have 56 matches. So what we are planning to do is probably get tennis done earlier so that we can use the tennis court for pickleball, which we have done in the past also. So we're working on all these logistics. Swimming is the least of the problem because you know it's only one event and it can be handled at any time. But we'll definitely share with you the details on how the working is happening. There are a lot of thought is going into it.
My only request is don't leave a sport for the last day, so because then it leaves less flexibility for the owners to then decide which to sacrifice, which not to sacrifice. And depending on the team composition also, maybe we don't end up having a break.
True, no, that's a.
Yeah, there is one more important thing which you must keep in mind, that there are 10 games now. Okay, 8 sports and 2 doubles, there are 10 games now. You have to play a minimum of 9 games out of 10. So when you are looking at your auction process and everything you are planning, keep in mind that you have an option to ditch 1 game altogether, that will be 0 of course. And in the tally of points, the top 9 out of the 10 scores which is what is considered. So keep this in mind for your auction and sale, because these are rules which are important for. Yes, please.
So, see, since no one's allowed to repeat a sport, so if 2 teams are playing the tie, no one's going to repeat a sport, so all the sports can run simultaneously.
That's the idea.
So if you fix like specific time,
Yeah.
frame-
See, that is what we are planning to do. Because we can't do 1 by 1. See, while somebody is playing pickleball, simultaneously somebody else, the same team is already playing badminton also.
Badminton,
Yeah.
snooker.
Or tennis, for example.
all together.
That's how it works. That's how
So
it
we have
works.
only 3 days.
See, the idea is these games will happen simultaneously. There are 2 critical things. One is that these games have to happen simultaneously because we don't want to spend 15 days on the event. We are going to crash it into 3 days. Second thing is, we are going to make an arrangement to update the scores. See, you are playing pickleball, you don't know what's happening to your team in badminton. We will update the score as and when those games are getting over.
In that.
So you will have a dynamic scoring which will allow you to understand where your team is on a day-to-day basis, because otherwise there's no way you can find out what's happening in, for example, snooker or badminton, which is the other end of the thing. But this is an interesting thing which you're doing with the app.
And all the matches will be live. We'll have a YouTube link where badminton, tennis, pickleball, everything will happen live, so you can watch all the matches also.
This is just okay. Now keep in mind that your total kitty for the auction is going to be 1 crore, 100 lakhs. Out of which you have already spent X amount of money on the captain's auction. So the balance is what is available for the 19 players. Now if a team owner wants to play, it will cost him 5 lakhs of rupees. If he wants to. You can let me know when, if a team owner wants to play, there is time still to do that. I mean, you can even take a couple of days to think about it after you see the list and do your own strategy. It's up to you. But definitely before the auction we need to know, because we'll have to block off that many points. See what, just run through it very briefly. When on the auction day we'll get into more details. You start with a kitty of 100 lakhs minus whatever you paid for your captain. That leaves Y amount there. Then depending on if the team owner is paying, another 5 lakhs gone. If there are 2 team owners paying, 10 lakhs gone. Then out of 20, the balance number of players into 2 is what is blocked off. Are you with me? So the total number of bids available to you will be the residual amount, which will be actually close anything from 80 to 120 depending on what the costing is. That's a lot of
There are few team owners have already registered.
That's okay.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that a few already registered.
No, those others we can give them a choice. We don't need to know it right now. I'm saying.
So team owners also have to register.
Yes. But we give you that option to do it offline.
If they want to.
Okay.
Before the auction.
If they want to. Play,
Yeah.
right?
If they want.
Anyway, registrations closed on 8th May as we decided. And we'll give you the list of players now. List will contain the sports preference like I told you. Auction is fixed for Sunday, 17th May. We will expect all of you to be there at 3 o'clock. So that you also have the benefit of a mock run, which the auctioneer will do. You can ask him questions and doubts and whatever, because some of us are not familiar with the auction process. It's not complicated at all, but some are just not familiar, so we'd like you to be up to speed on it. So please make sure you're there at 3 o'clock. We'll send you notice, reminders, etc., etc.
Okay.
etc.
Sorry, Anil was asking.
No. It's good for it.
Subject to all other team owners being okay as well, I'm just asking, is the base price of 2 lakhs a little too high? I was told that it was already pre-decided.
Yeah.
I did not.
Yes.
I respect it. If that's I'm just saying, given where it is right now, is the base price of 2 lakhs a little too high? Can we keep the base price at 50,000? So that a team has the flexibility to go 5-6 lakhs for a player,
Yes.
or take it at 50,000. I leave it to whatever the majority is. I don't want to interfere because you, like Chirag, you said it's already decided. I don't want to interfere now.
Yes.
Just to add to what you said, see, no, I think it's decided. You said it's decided.
Yeah.
But originally, I think captains also started at 6 and you reduced it to 2. So I think, like, in that basis, I tell you, see, if captains started at 2 lakhs and the good players are also going at 2 lakhs. And also, at the, when we most of the teams
Up to everyone.
when most of the
A lot of thought has gone into
Let me
this.
finish, let me finish, 1 second. So when most of the teams have finished like 16 to 17 players, all of us are going to be in a similar purse. At that point, most of the beginners come or something like that. I think we need to start at 50,000 because keeping it at 2 lakhs is going to like you know,
Burn the purse
affect-
faster.
burn the purse or not even like, see, at the end if you say like there are only, even your purse at the end when.
No, can I add to it? Can I respond? See, bear with me on this. A lot of thought has gone into this whole exercise. Now, when we fixed the captain's auction, we have already announced a 100 lakhs kitty and the 2 lakhs and 50,000. Now, it will not be fair to change it at all because we are already 3/4 of the way into the process. It will be absolutely unfair to change it. Number 1. Number 2, let me finish. The bid price we have put at 50,000 per clock is the reason for it because we want and we need to start that auction at 3:30 and finish it by 8:30. We don't want to be here till 12 o'clock during the auction. As it is, you have more than 60-70 calls per person. The amount of time it takes, we have worked it out, it's not the first time we're doing this exercise. The amount of time it takes will be like 8 hours to finish the auction. We don't want to do that also. See, we have to keep everything in mind when you're doing this
Time is
balance.
okay, but having someone who's good at this sport and someone who's a beginner at same 2 lakhs, I think is not.
Not everybody has to be 50. Some players can be 50, some
Yeah,
can be
so
2.
keep the good
Can
players
you have
at
a
2
mix?
lakhs, not a problem.
We don't want to judge any player.
Then keep everyone at 50. Anyway, they'll get.
We can't change it to 50 million because then we have one entire auction process we have to redo. We can't do that.
Look,
Because
what,
I think you said 6 lakhs and
My-
No, we never did that. The discussion we'll discuss in.
Poster came with 6
No, we have already done, no, let's not be unfair. We have already done this process of the captain's auction. We cannot go back. It will never happen.
okay, this, Arun, basically we did try, because it's a friendly thing, we tried to work it out, we did speak about it to lots of people about it. But we announced this in the owners meet when we had the first time. And it's not fair on the people who have gone at 2 lakhs, 2.5 lakhs or 3 lakhs. It is not fair on them and they will not agree.
No, fair enough, yeah. Like I said, if all team owners are okay with it,
True.
this is only a humble suggestion.
I tried this. I
If all
spoke
team
to
owners feel
other team
no,
owners.
it's true.
Okay, another suggestion is,
I'm fine.
then let the team owners have the option of like sticking to the minimum number of players that we need.
That's what, we decided 20, you stick to 20. If
No,
there's
so
21,
we need only
22,
18, right, to play the.
90.
Lesser, no?
Yeah,
So 18.
lesser
So you can drop one game.
Yes, you can
Not
drop.
drop a game.
You can also drop a
I
game.
need only 18 players to play the match, right?
70.
70
No,
technically.
let me only auction for 17 now.
That's what I'm saying. We did try to work it out, but it's not fair on the
No,
people.
what he's saying is, he will pick only 17
Yeah, I'll
players.
pick only
You
17.
will not pick
You have to
any.
pick the remaining 3 will come to you as 2 lakhs if you don't pay.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly right. So you should give that freedom, right?
No, I'm telling you, this was discussed already and
We'll see, we'll try and work that out. But there's no question of changing the base price from 2 lakhs to 50,000. That is just not possible. Having been 3/4 of the way into the game.
No, even if we want to-
Besides, we don't want the 18-hour auction here. I don't have the energy for it.
more than that, the other team owners will not agree. It's not fair on the other 4 guys who have got players at a much
What
cheaper
about
price.
price?
No, it's up to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, now interesting thing is that Chirag has prepared a folder with the name and photograph of every registrant. There are 186 of them, which I told you is also sorted game wise. I think you'll find this information useful to strategize on what you want to do in the auction. If you want a soft copy, please ask for it. We'll mail it to you. There is no problem at all. Chirag, please do the honors.
The other question is for tennis and badminton, you put doubles and what's, how many, one set or 10, best of 5 games or what is that?
That we are still working
We're
on.
still working on it.
So, we thought let the auction happen. As we go further, before the auction, we'll announce that. How many games, how many, best of 2, best of 3, based on the timing. We want to work that out. That logistics we're still working on because we have 3 days time. So how to get that done? Plus we had another suggestion by A play B all the matches. So all that we need to put into consideration and decide.
Quick
So
question. What is the current difference between mine and Hiren's team?
it's light blue and dark blue.
Yeah, there are 2 different shades of blue.
It's light blue and dark blue.
If you want to change it, you can still change it, but today.
So it's fine. I just don't-
In case you want to.
So are we choosing player wise or sport wise? How are we going now?
The auction will be done, auction will be totally on based, the numbers will come up for auction or the players will come up for auction at random.
So it's not sport wise?
No,
It will come at random.
random.
How is it going to be random?
Picked. Random lots will be picked.
Lots will be picked and then they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Then the pictures come on the screen. So you can.
As you pick the lots.
Yes. So you have your file, I'll give it to you, you can do your homework, you can put your marking list and wait and go over the whole process.
What will be long side?
It will be a random lot system, all the 160 people will be random. So I can come first or I can come last. Maybe a lot.
Do you have the ranking of players also that?
Of course, sir.
No ranking has been done.
See, it's difficult for us to rank the players.
No, we deliberately didn't want to get into ranking because it's a very subjective thing.
Sir.
You're free to get back to the deferred charge or the markers or any of us. Yes?
Are you going to divide it into two groups or A and B
No.
or each?
No. This is a league format where everybody will play 7 games.
70.
That's the whole point of it.
Vivish?
Chirag, anything to add?
A, B, and C.
Yes, gentlemen, please go through the files. We have done it sports-wise. We have given you the details of the first preference, second preference, third preference, and we have given you the picture of the player, so it'll be easy for you to understand.
The captain's also being this. Or
No, the captains are not there because they have already pre-registered and they are already part of it. We have a captain's list again. Tanya.
Chirag, we want to make clear the format.
Pardon?
How many games per team? One set, three set.
Within a week's time, we will.
Before the auction.
100%.
Everything before the auction.
Everything will be clear before the auction. How many games, how many points, the system, the draw, when you're going to be playing, how you're going to play. Like you gave a suggestion, we look that also into it. If A play B or we go sports-wise. Let's work out all the combinations, and before the auction, we'll let you know exactly how it's done.
Chirag, A and B is also not a bad idea.
Yes, it was a very good suggestion by Mr. Kapil. We will consider that.
And only on Sunday.
True. Mr. Kapil.
Because you divide them in 4 and 4.
Absolutely. It's a very good suggestion.
And remove that also by loss.
Yes. Yes.
And then semi and final or like?
No, it's just you play with the balance 7 teams.
No, if you split A and B, like.
No.
No. It's just that you play with one team all the sports first. That was his suggestion. If you're playing A and B, okay, you're playing with couple. You play your tennis with them first, you play your table tennis with them, and play everything together. That is his suggestion with one team.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how it should be, right?
Yeah, that is my suggestion. We will look into it. We'll work out the combinations and we'll see how we can do it. Okay, this folder doesn't contain the captains. I will give you a separate sheet for the captains because they are already registered and they're already part of.
Captains in China.
Yes. So these 8 people also are players, but they're not in that list. The folder I gave you, I'm giving you the captains list.
Vivish, you'd like to add something?
That top four.
Any other questions? Yes, sir. Yes. Once we finalize everything, we will do a briefing for them too.
We also need to know what is expected.
Yes. All that briefing can happen, Mr. Vijay, once you select your team. Okay, it'll go through you now. Once they are part of your team, so you can brief them the timings, the matches, how they're going to be there. You and a captain can do that. Yes, sir. Yes, please.
Typically in many leagues, you have situational injury players.
Yes.
I have a list of 18, 17, 18 commando players. How do you accommodate for injury? What are you going to do to accommodate?
That's what we have about 3 standbys. Now we have 4 standbys. We are giving you 1 free. So we have 4 standbys. And something like an injury.
Because see, we've played leagues.
Correct.
Correct. We've played really for the past 4 5 years, right? When an injury happens, we're always struggling with an alternative option. And let's say as an example, God forbid, my main players are injury option, right? Is repeat play an option if the injury is general? You know that, right?
We haven't thought about it yet. Yes.
I'm just throwing it out there.
You'll have to pick from your reserve players. You have 4 reserve players. Because technically you need 17 on the ground.
You know, the problem in this, my request in the understanding problem is, when you have a base price so high, my reserve players become fill-in player, right? With all due respect, I'm not judging game capabilities, right? if my reserve player is a fill-in player and my main player is an injury player, how can I get my reserve player to play my injury player?
But that is why we are saying you can drop one game altogether.
So
That is the
what
point
is
where
your-
we are dropping one game altogether.
Principally, what is your injury player proposal? What is the rule you guys have for injury and
You have to pick out of your reserve players.
play my reserve players? So within my 20 players, I
Exactly.
figure out my own problem.
Yes.
Okay. Because we don't have more than 168 registrations, simple. We don't have any more registrations.
So it's the team's problem to figure out the injury,
Exactly.
injury and injury issues.
In short.
My question is, let's say somebody has put their name up for tennis, pickleball, and swimming.
Yes.
Can they play snooker if they want to?
Of course.
Yes.
He can
It's-
play any game.
Oh.
Irrespective
His
of
captain and owners prohibited, but he can play one game against one team. He can play the balance 7 games, any game from a different team.
Do all players have to play?
No.
No, sir, not at all.
So I
You need
have
a,
an obligation. I have 20, 21 players.
You can bench.
No.
If my 4 players are benched permanently, there's no
Yes.
problem. The rules
Absolutely.
allow it because tomorrow, at the end of the day, it's camaraderie.
absolutely,
You
absolutely.
don't want camaraderie to be lost in the process as well.
They're still going to be part of your team. They're going to be from the dugout. If you think, okay.
So no issues if I don't play. a player.
Absolutely, no issues at all. It is totally owners and captain's call.
Yes.
Under badminton, there are only 7 women registered.
See, there are some women who have second option as badminton.
See, there are
Okay.
20 women in all between pickleball and badminton. Many of
19.
them have put badminton first and pickleball second, some have put pickleball first and badminton second.
So overall, they can play badminton also. There are thinking about 6.
They put, so it doesn't matter.
So the increment's going to be in 50s.
Yes.
Can you reduce that at least to 25?
No, it's just waste of time. Arun.
It just will.
If you
cannot,
no winning.
no, it will take us 10 hours to finish the auction.
But, I mean, auction play.
People are just looking 15 minutes. Because they keep going on. Very hard.
Around 25 and 50, I really won't
It
matter.
makes a big difference actually.
So we can't have that many
See,
fields.
okay, for example, yes, 4 teams have 2
Already
lakhs.
played it.
4 teams have like 2 lakhs, and then there's a player, someone got. It's about who lifts the paddle first. It's not like that. Because no one else can play.
Yeah, well.
It'll be about who shouts first. That's not an option.
Which one?
Yeah.
In the end, if all have 2 lakhs,
All 8 of us have 2 lakhs.
yeah, if all 8 of you have 2 lakhs, it will be a lot system.
And there is a mechanism for that.
Then there's a mechanism for that, there'll be a lot. You will put in a lot, and whoever gets.
But that's not.
In badminton, there are two games. Can I play both?
No.
No.
Only one.
Yes, you can play only one, you can't play the mixed doubles.
Against any team, any
Against
competition.
Any competition. You can do one mixed doubles against A, you can play doubles against B, but you can play only one game against one team.
You can shift in the second.
What I mean is, say I'm playing tennis.
Yes.
Am I not playing tennis against all the other teams?
No, need not.
If I want to.
Yes, you can.
One player can play one game against all the other teams.
You can play one game against one team. It can be any game or the same game.
So same issue, okay. Even if we have 6 lakhs in the end,
Yeah.
and there are like 7 players left or something, none of us are going to be able to bid more than 2 lakhs.
Yes, so then there will be a lot system. You'll be giving that
That's what
out.
I'm saying. After 18, everyone's going to be only lots, is what you're saying.
Yes, mostly.
System for
Yeah,
that,
but
it
then-
automatically, that's how it works. Because you block 2 lakhs already per player, you understand? Which is
That's
another
your
number.
block is okay, but then you still
Look,
take
that-
out the choice.
Arun, out of that choice also, you might want someone, you might not want someone, even for 2 lakhs. There's an option. Okay, there are 6 people at 2 lakhs.
2 of us want it. I don't even have the option of buying in the person.
Yes, so at 2 lakhs, both of you are at, 2 lakhs
No, we
each.
have 6 lakhs each.
6 lakhs each with 3 players.
What he's saying is, I have 6 lakhs, you have 6 lakhs. 3 players each left, you won't luck. Luck of the draw is also good match.
That's all.
You don't have the option to choose.
So that's why I'm saying in the previous rounds, if it's lesser, we at least have that 25, that thing to work with. That we can bid them over 25 and
That is why you have to be discreet in how much money you are spending on which play.
that is of course,
Because you have to be
irrespective of the options.
Because everything is fixed. yeah?
But it's a general, I'm saying.
So if you have 3 players
Makes a
left,
difference in the end, not in the starting. Sure, but
No, if there are 3
the
players
only
left.
thing is, I think you guys should constrain it because of time. I think the owners are okay to be here.
No, owners are not
we had a lot of thought into it, Arun. We've been talking about this for a month.
Owners are not open. We have already spoken to them, they said nothing doing. Because we have already halfway into the auction. We have already completed one important phase of the auction. We can't tell you.
We're still building so many things, so I think.
No, we are not building, we have still stuck to whatever we did.
What we have decided the first day,
Nothing
we are
has
still
changed.
stuck on the same thing. We haven't changed anything.
Nothing has changed.
Okay. Any other questions?
Vivish, you want to add something?
You're always free to contact us. Any doubts? Any questions?
No, but we'll be around if in case you want to chat about something, you can still do so.
So you're free to put your question, ask us. We are available. You can call, you can message. Any doubts? We are ready to help you. Captains, owners, you got the list now.
Chirag, auction schedule, timing.
Yeah, auction schedule.
He already
told
Anil
you.
mentioned everything on
17th
the.
Sunday, 3 o'clock.
Yes.
At
So
Diamond Hall.
yes, Batminton Hall, which will be followed by dinner and cocktails. So
When can
please
we
join us.
have
The format.
When can we have clarity on the format? Required at least 2 to 3 days before the auction.
Yes.
Done.
And I request for our captains also to be allowed to be present because they have a larger role.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Captains are anywhere.
They are part of it.
Always.
What we do is 3 days before the auction, we will release the whole thing on behalf of WhatsApp group already with the owners and the captains. So we'll release it out.
So I'm saying, is that a draft or is that going to be the format?
The final format, we will get it done by the 15th.
Chirag, have you added the captains with the owners?
Yes.
The captains have all been added?
Yes.
Yeah, they are on the same broadcast group.
So only people will be added is the owners. That also cutoff date is 15th. If you can give the
Owners are playing.
owners who are playing. There are a few already registered. Few can inform us personally, and we will add you in. And then
So
we
are we
can,
going to have a discussion on the format or there's no discussion on the format? It's just.
no.
We are trying to put
It's
it together.
FYI.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
No, but we are ready to take your opinions, and we will consider that, and we'll take that into account.
What are you leaning towards now?
What?
What do you think is going to be like tentatively the format?
Right now, we are thinking multiple things. Best of 3 to 1 game of badminton. We have less time. We have 1 court. We have to see the timing. We have to see the markers and how much 1 game takes. Tennis, how long it takes per game. So we're just working out all the combinations. So give us some time. We will tell you the exact format. But it will be the basic which you guys
But it's
play.
going to be head to head. Each team finishes their tie with that team.
That-
and then they go on to the other.
That also we are going to discuss now. We just got a suggestion from Mr. Kapil. So we'll take that into consideration, see how it works. If it's head to head with one team, can we do we sport wise or do we do team wise? We will consider that and we'll get back to you before the 15th.
Actually, how it works is clockwise. Actually, how it works is clockwise. You know that. The simplest standard format is one will play 8. One will play 7, one will play 6, one will play 5. Then 2 will play 7, 6, 5, 4. That's how this thing works.
Yeah.
So we have to put that whole thing together and define it. See, the complexity here is because we have different sports, different formats, and different number of games also. Badminton, because there's only 1 court, we are a little constrained because we need to have 56.
So we have to see if we can, we have to do 1 knockout basically. So that we do 56 games in those 3 days.
So subject to, of course, we have to discuss the membership charges also of the respective parties. We are thinking we might get tennis out of the way first, so that the tennis court is available for pickleball.
We just got the final
Then
list.
we have 3 courts.
Day 2 yesterday, so now we are going to the markers with the MICs, see how many players and how many matches.
Each sport, how much time do you think will take? Like, if you say even 2 pickleball games of 11 points, or like 2 badminton games, so pickle you have 2, badminton you have 2, tennis you have 1,
Correct.
table tennis 1, all running simultaneously. How
Yes.
long do you think will take?
That's what we are doing that calculation. Some said 8 minutes, 10 minutes. We're sitting with the markers, we're sitting with the MICs to get that actual how long a 15-point game takes, how long 11-point game takes. We do the calculation based on how many games are going to be played versus all of you, and we do the simple calculation. And suggestions are most welcome.
Any difficulties with your team being able to play? For example, like Kapil said, somebody's traveling, somebody's not available. They're available only on Friday, only on Saturday. We want to keep flexibility to accommodate that also. Because we want the maximum number of games to happen. Result is not the point. We want maximum number of
And we try to finish it in these 3 days.
So we'll work on that. Definitely.
But that's good also because
No, that's the whole point.
A lot of working members.
Yes, yes.
Some people have commitments, family commitments. Let's all have the camaraderie to accommodate each other's schedule.
True, but then there has to be some deadline, you know,
Within a reasonable.
within a reasonable time limit.
Fair.
Yes,
No, our flexibility is only between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And Sunday we can't do anything in
Correct.
the evening because the prize distribution is there.
yes, Hiren?
As a badminton player, I feel the mixed doubles will be an unfair contest. Looking at the registration,
Why?
because there are 3-4 players are good. I think it will be a stretch for some teams because there are no enough players.
That is the case with every game.
Hiren, you might get two average, you might get a good lady badminton player but an average male badminton player. So, you know, you're going to do that combination. So you're there, in case you're playing, you don't need that good a lady badminton because your mixed doubles, you can cover
You can
everything.
make up.
So the whole idea is only based on that.
Somehow, somewhere it might be unfair to some teams, I feel. And in a mixed doubles perspective.
That's why the auction comes in place.
We can never have a situation where all the 8 teams are equal.
Correct.
It's just not possible.
So it's up to you. If you want to badminton strong,
Somebody
you got to let go of tennis or something like that. And each team has to
Since
plan.
you're saying a vary of time, why does it have to be 2 formats for badminton? Just a question.
It's just that we want to encourage women.
Because we
There
want the
are
women
19
also to
It
participate.
should be open.
They will never get picked, no?
They'll never. But
How
will you
will
take
never get
a
picked unless there's a mixed
lady to play
Absolutely.
against 2 men?
Absolutely.
You will do it, but not everyone. It's just trying to be fair and getting the women involved.
I'll put my white side on the list.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and please do your homework. Your work starts now till the 17th. Enjoy, and we'll keep in touch, and all the best for the options on the 17th.
Thank you, Chirag.
Anybody wants advice, I'm happy to the farm.
Yes, the summit will be available.
Can we have a meeting on the format?
Absolutely. That also we are
It will
considering.
help for discussion, clarity, understanding.
See, what we will
Entire
do,
process.
what we are planning to do, we have to see to the respective member in charge who have more domain knowledge on the respective sports. And they have been conducting tournaments on other venues. So we will freeze 2 things. One is the format, one is the mechanism of how the draw is to be done also. We have worked with 1 or 2 things, but we are still nascent on that. So I think in 3 days we'll get it done. We couldn't do it because we actually did not even know how many registrations we'll get.
No, that's fair.
So
And that's
it's only
absolutely
now that
fair.
we got the number of registrations, number of lady registrations, number
So
of.
Wednesday, Thursday, we could just have a broad format discussion.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Clarity, understanding, doubts.
Absolutely.
It just helps for our preparation for the auction, that's it.
If we can push it to Friday, it will be helpful.
I think it's fine.
I'm traveling for next week.
So we'll do it now. You have 2 days after that for the auction. We'll give you
Not
a
on Friday, auction is only on Sunday.
Okay.
By Friday we'll get this locked.
Up to
The
you
full
guys.
schedule will
Up to
get
you
locked.
guys.
Earlier, better.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll try it. We'll try it working out. Okay. And thank you everyone. All the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Yes.